If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there. Easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. The bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Yo! Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy CPI Day to all those who celebrate. Let me fix my camera here. I'm a little off center. Still off center. See if I can fix that. Something like that looks better. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Like the stream on your way in. Kick your shoes off. Stay a while. Get comfy, would you? Good morning, guys. What's up, PJW? What's up, JT? What's up, S. Benz? Market Maker Slayer. Tom McManus, MJ. Good morning. Lang Trades. D-Zac. Good morning, guys. Lang Trades. Tyler, why don't you do a paid Discord like the rest? I used to have a paid Discord, actually. But, shifted to just live streaming because, well, I mean, I guess a few different reasons, but just being totally honest, like if I'm sitting there and if I'm in your guys' shoes, like I'm probably like there's just as much value on live YouTube streams for free than there is in paid groups, right? You're basically getting the same access to the same stuff for the most part nowadays. And then two, it's like I didn't like the obligation of feeling like I needed to trade because people were paying to be a part of something. You know, like if there's days like whether it's pre-CPI, pre-NFP, no news Mondays, and if I want to take off, I can do that. I don't have any obligation to people. So that's why. But yeah, I used to do that back in 2023. So anyway, guys, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Like the stream if you'd be ever so kind. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, boys and girls. But looking here at price before we start scaling in, we are inside of a daily inefficiency. Just want to note this before we scale in, guys. Daily inefficiency on NQ and ES. We do have this SMT at the lows that I think is worth noting. Oops, shit. Wrong one. This SMT at this low here was put in yesterday with the run lower in AM session. Took out the Asia low on ES. Did not take it out on NQ. So we do have an SMT there. Just scaling in here. Looking for PD arrays. We did get a nice strong hourly close here above this high on the NASDAQ. Not so much on ES. So we have an SMT here at these highs. Again, we are inside of a daily imbalance. So technically we are still bearish here on the 4-hour and on the daily chart. The trend is your friend until the end is what they say, guys. I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. But that is what they're telling me. You know? But right here at CPI, price obviously went straight up. I believe inflation numbers came out better than expected. Yeah, so forecast for CPI was 0.3, came out 0.2. So that would be a bearish report on dollar, bullish on indices. Makes sense. 5. So this would be our data high and data low candle. We'll go ahead and mark that out. Data high. To data low. Price pushing for data highs right now. We'll see if it gets there. NQ a little bit stronger than ES here, it looks like. See if you can get up there, folks. Market did just open up here a few minutes ago. Take a peek at regular trading hours. Quite the opening range gap there. Data low. Data low right at about 50% of this opening range gap. I like that confluence. Let's see what we get, guys. Vote in the chat. Let me know your guys' bias for the day. Bullish or bearish? Do we get a bullish day today? Do we finally get to turn around on CPI day, or do we just continue holding strong to the downside? Or maybe I should say holding weak to the downside. That'd probably make more sense. Let's go ahead and clear some of this off here. Yeah, so this is off. This is what I was telling you guys with daylight savings. You gotta adjust these settings. That's better. I checked it on Monday and I felt like it was fine. It's weird. God bless you, bro. Why do people want to if profitable trader? Well, yeah. So I would say, like, when it comes to like the whole Discord thing, I mean, I have no problem with people paying or like charging for their time. Like, you know, if people want to monetize like their YouTube in some way, whether it's through, you know, being an affiliate, which is what most people do who live stream, right? They're affiliated with prop firms, other things, FX Replay, TradeZella, whatever it might be. So I have no problem with like getting paid for your time. I guess that you could maybe apply that to Discords as well if people just want to have a private group as opposed to YouTube. I will say this: when I did have a private Discord, the like you didn't really deal with trolls like in the chat. Like with YouTube, it's free, right? So you get anybody that can just show up and they say whatever they want. A lot of it's just like rage bait. But so it was a lot more like respectful, probably because it was private. But you know, again, I don't like trading on an obligation. And live streaming is just nice because, I mean, the reality is we're all trading the same markets. We're all risking our money in some way, shape, or form, whether it's on prop accounts or live accounts. And the ones that want to support via, you know, using the links of the streamers that they like, it's always much appreciated, but never required, right? So that's kind of how it works nowadays. You know, this environment wasn't really around, I feel like, a couple years ago, even as much as it is now. But like what you're saying, S-Benz, I feel like really applies to course sellers, mentorships. You know, that's where you got people charging high ticket. $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that necessarily, but at the end of the day, people can buy whatever they feel has value, right? So a lot of people spend tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands on a college degree too that I don't think gives them a whole lot of value most of the time too. So yeah, we could see two-stage delivery maybe, Eddie. I don't know. We got an SMT forming here with these internal highs between ES and NQ here. Long ways from data low on NQ. We're pretty close here on ES. Looking like ES will probably go and grab that. You know, I don't mind the idea either of price setting up shorting opportunities just because we are inside that daily SIBI, and obviously we've just been bearish. So it would absolutely be going in line with the trend for sure. I don't think anything's super clear right now though. I think everything's kind of just up in the air. So we'll keep waiting here. As far as news goes, though, we're good. We don't have any 10 a.m. news this morning. Anything like that. Let me check earnings. I don't think we got any earnings to worry about today, do we? Let me go to the top here. Yeah, we don't got any earnings to worry about later today, so we're good. Good morning, Callie. Good morning, Maida. Good to see you. How you guys doing so far this week? Have you guys traded yesterday and Monday? I've traded a little. It's been pretty good. Not sure whether bearish or bullish because of the daily or 4-hour imbalances. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea. So here's kind of where I'm at too when it comes to these higher time frames. Obviously, we're in that daily inefficiency, daily and 4-hour inefficiency here to the left. However, we did have SMT at the low. And like, especially like the reason I mentioned that 1-hour close here, you could maybe make the argument that we've gotten our smart money reversal at the lows finally. Possibly, right? I still would prefer to trade in alignment with all time frames, right? I would prefer to have the daily, the 4-hour, all the way on down to the lower time frames line up. So I don't think we're necessarily bullish yet, but I could see, obviously, if this continues higher, you're going to look back at this price and say, okay, we had our smart money reversal down here already. So, but I don't know if I've got the cojones to try to call the bottom. Dude, we've just been so bearish, you know? I feel like a lot of people are stunned a little bit. Me maybe included. 15% sell-off from all-time high on NASDAQ. But yeah, either way right now, I don't think anything's super clear. I do think ES wants to draw to this data low at least right now. Generating these relative equal lows right above it. But just holding off here because I could be wrong. We could see ES just maybe sit while NQ kind of pulls price up here to take the data high. Yeah, we got macro in like 8 minutes. Yeah, Kelly, this is my first stream of the week. First stream of the week, unfortunately. But I'll be here the next 2 days. That's the good news. It's hard when you see that you can get paid for something and choosing not to, regardless how much money you already make. That's like a business saying, we make enough. Yeah. Yeah, laying trades. And I feel like I just feel like the streaming model makes more sense. People can show up, they can watch if they want. Like, you know, it ain't like you guys are sitting here paying me to signal bot trades. I mean, some of you guys might be on here signal botting, which I hope you're not. I hope you don't show up to anybody's live stream and like simply signal bot and not try to take trades based on your own analysis and your own thoughts. I mean, it's just not going to be, even if you do that, it's not going to be helpful long term. Like you're creating a codependency on somebody else. But from talking to the live chat, unless you guys are lying to me, it sounds like most people kind of know that and they don't really show up. They show up more for community, you know. And this is something like when I first started trading, there really wasn't like live streamers. There wasn't really live streamers when I started trading. That's why I paid to join I Am Mastery Academy, bro. I was paying $300 a month plus for what? Almost 3 years. So over the course of like 3 years, roughly, you know, I paid 10 grand to be a part of a community. I say community, the air quotes. I mean, that's what it was technically. You know, so you're trading with other people. So I think a lot of people show up to YouTube live streams because there's communities involved now, and people just show up for the commentary, show up for the community. Trading is such a lonely game as it is, boy. Sometimes you just need a virtual friend or two, you know? Look at this sell-off, boys. And I can totally understand that too from like the viewer's perspective. It's like either you sit in total silence, maybe play a little light jazz in the background. But when you're trading, you're just trading by yourself, sitting in your room, sitting at your computer. Half you guys are probably college kids in your dorm room. Naked in your bunk bed. You know, sometimes it's nice to have a little commentary. Gosh, dude. I just, I don't really trust this to short, honestly, just because we're in the middle of this range. I mean, this could very easily hold and sell, but I don't like that ES has already taken the data low and that we haven't taken data high yet on NQ. So I think I'm going to choose to just sit and watch this as opposed to hopping in short here. I don't think this is a bad, I don't think this would be a bad move necessarily. I think there'd be a lot of logic because we have SMT here at these highs. And obviously we are bearish overall on the daily and the 4 hour. So I don't think this would be a stupid trade by any means. But I'm going to sit and watch. For now. Is anybody playing this? Just out of curiosity, is anybody playing that short right there? Here at about the 720 area. If you are, good luck. Waiting for macro. Yeah, we got macro in a few minutes. We're pretty close though. Usually on these CPI, like CPI NFP days, I don't really make it like a big requirement to necessarily wait for the macro. Just because I feel like the volatility is already present. And we know generally where price is wanting to draw on these days, but yeah, I just don't like, mainly I just don't like the data low is taken on ES and we're in the middle on NQ. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. Looking like it's holding this for now, though. Price is slowing down at 930. It's having trouble getting through this. I mean, I think for anybody that is playing a short here, if you can get back under 930 here and close, I think it looks good for probably to run a data low, to be honest. Failed to close below this low. Wicked up into 930 again. All right, guys. Yeah, it looks like we are going to get this run to data low. Most likely. That'd be kind of something else if it just swept this internal low and reverse, but I think we should see this. This is a 5 and a 15-minute gap here that we're trading into. Right here. Oh boy, macro in like 10 seconds. Market maker Slayer was waiting on data highs. Yeah, I think it made sense to sit and wait. you know, I don't really feel a whole lot of FOMO at the moment. I think that was a good sit on your hands moment. But scared money don't make money at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Carlos says he's leaning a little more bullish today. No way. If you're bullish, Carlos, what is your draw, if you don't mind me asking? Because when I go to the daily, obviously we're inside that, well, when I go to the daily, we're inside that daily fair value gap. So when you say you're bullish, what's your draw for today's daily candle? That would be the only reason that I wouldn't be like over the top bullish right now, is because I don't really. I'll pull up the daily chart up here. Yeah, if I was bullish, I'd probably be looking at the March 10th. What is today's Wednesday? So the Monday candle. There's no upper wick on the daily on the Monday candle. You got a little volume imbalance as well, it looks like, above there. So maybe that would be your bullish draw if you're looking for longs and expecting price to obviously not respect the daily gap that we're in. But right now we are showing respect to the daily gap. But yeah, that'd be another 450 points to the upside, roughly. But right now, we're still respecting. Still respecting. And it ain't over until that fat candle sings, you know what I'm saying? Man. Every time you switch time frames on Top Step X, the candle stops. What do you mean? Or the candle stops. I'm not sure I'm following you here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, get that full screen going. All right, yeah, so had I taken a short here from this level, I can't speak for you guys, I personally would have been stopped at break even, because I would not have been holding my full risk on after we ran out this low. If possible, I would have partialed here and would have been stopped at break even on the rest. With that wick up. Crazy candle there. Look at that wick. Sheesh. Yeah, we don't even have any news going on right now. That's a little CPI aftershock, I think. That's the problem, says Carlos. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason I wouldn't be over the top bullish. I could see being bullish like to these highs, maybe. That'd be about it. You know, but I could be wrong, though. We could totally disrespect that daily gap. Like I said, if that does happen, we'll look back on how price has formed, you know, with the SMT at those lows. To me, you got your smart money reversal setting up possibly on like a 1 hour and a 4 hour. Still got some time left. Obviously, a new 4 hour candle's about to open. New 4 hour candle's about to open here in like 6 minutes. And like right now, if I look at the 4 hour, I mean, it's going to look bearish. Right? Depending on how this candle can close, but 5 minutes, we're back below this high. Looks like it likely could close bearish, so let's see. Well, not a bearish candle, but back below the high. You guys know what I'm saying. Rian says he's gambling. I appreciate the honesty, at least. I don't know. Yeah, dude. I'm totally okay with missing this, to be honest. And, well. I think the other reality is, too, like, if price here on, like, the 15, if we end up getting below all of this, inversing this 15-minute gap, I mean, I would expect to see just continued downside, right? Go to external lows. Obviously, data lows means nothing to ES right now. So, data lows incoming here on NQ. And, yeah, if you caught this short up in here and held it, there you go. Congrats on that move. This ended up being a tape read for me. Full transparency, had I taken it, I would have been partial to stop that break even on this wick. 952. Partial would have been roughly 75, 77 points. Teasing the data low a little bit there. Quit fucking around. We all know what you're about to do. We all know what you're about to do. Data low is under midnight. What? Not according to my indicator. But yeah, price even getting to New York midnight from where it is currently at is quite a nice move. Did we no, we did not. Okay. Let me close this off. Well, I guess the final vote is bearish by a slight margin for the chat today. Should have went for the fair value gap long so I could sleep, stay up longer. Yeah, no. No, I feel like that. I feel like waiting on this was, like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of FOMO with this. I think it made sense, yes. I wouldn't have been necessarily mad if I took it, but I just didn't like the way that it set this move up with data low having already been taken on ES. So, and like I said, had I taken it, I would have been partial to stop that break even anyway. That's just how it sets up sometimes, man. But I guess you could call this a successful two-stage delivery event. Could you? Maybe? No. Maybe you wouldn't say so because we didn't take out data high before we reversed to data low. So maybe I won't say that just yet. If we get a data low to data high though. Really kind of going to depend on how probably this next 15-minute candle closes. Like if this current 15-minute candle, one, can't get below data low and we end up holding this gap, then I could see maybe a move back to data highs. If this closes below here though, I would be maybe see price retrace into this inversion and then start heading for lower prices. London low, so on and so forth. So we will wait and see. We will wait and see. But yeah, for those of you guys that did take this, we'll give you maybe not a gold star. We'll do a silver star today. Silver star. Put it on the fridge at home. You can tell your mom about it. Euro USD, I have no idea. Data low taken, guys. All right, moment of truth, what we do at this level. But yeah, Euro USD, I have no clue. I have not looked at a Forex pair in quite some time, and I really don't have an interest in looking at one. Well, that's a quick reaction. Gosh, I like this bullish breaker. 1 to 2. I probably will give this a try if we can pull back and grab an entry off this bullish breaker on the 30-second chart after taking data low. See if it wants to give it to me or not. So my limit is set. Just marking out the data high here. $30 seconds to the close this 2-minute, but to leave behind this gap. I don't really want to increase my stop loss though and move my entry up here. And I don't want to put my stop. I don't want to put my stop at the high end of this wick. So you can come grab my entry here. 56 and a quarter. That's where my limit is set. You bastard. Where are you going, NQ? Don't go just yet. Hang on. Hang on, wait for us if you can. Come get us. Please don't go. Please don't go. For the love of God, I'm begging you, don't go yet. It's too clean for you to go. God, please don't do it. Please, God. Come on, market makers. Come grab my entry for me, please. Pretty please. Don't do it. Don't you dare. No. Fucking A.
Why? Mr. Market. Why?
You know, a little trick my uncle taught me. He said that if you're ever working on something and it don't work, just get mad at it. That's why you see like old guys, if they're ever working on like their vehicles or something, you just hear them start cursing up a storm. And all of a sudden things start working. Sometimes I like to try it out on the candlesticks. Doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. Oh no. Dude, I don't know, man. It's a little scary. It looks like it wants to maybe leave, but I am not going to chase this. No, sir. Can't do it. I cannot do that. That is naughty, naughty stuff. I would be disappointed. Because we could get the candle from heaven. So your uncle got mad at you, bro? Yeah, he did actually. Son of a gun. That's funny. All right, maybe we'll get picked up here. I'm not moving my limit. I want my limit to get hit. We're hitting this 2-minute gap. Touch it. Touch it. Just touch it. There you go. All right, guys. Triggered in there. Stops going at these lows down here. See if we can get this run to data high. We're not trading down from any imbalances in here, which I like. There's no imbalance up in here on like the 5 or the 15. And if we can get price moving in our favor towards data highs, I could maybe look to add one or two more micros. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, you can see the respect here on the 15 to this fair value gap here. We left, or no, I'm sorry, we did not, after taking data low, sorry. Almost misspoke there. $15-minute candle just closed. Look at that. Look at that close on the 15. Moving pretty fast and aggressive towards my stop, though. All right, stop hit. Stop hit, minus 230. Yeah, we'll watch this now. I thought that was a good setup, though. Data low taken. I thought we set up nicely here for the long into data highs. Relative equal highs here below the data high, so that was all right to me. That was okay. I'm okay with that loss. I think I would take that trade again. You know, inversed here on the 2 minute, left this 2 minute gap, totally disrespected that. So this is looking not so hot. Could be seeing lower prices here. I would like to see a 15-minute candle close though and inverse this 15-minute if I'm gonna look for shorts. Because if we do get that, it should be pretty low resistance to the lows, right? So Mason said, I thought so. Like I said, ES rejecting VWAP will bring NQ down a bit more. Was hoping to be wrong for your trade, but didn't look strong. Oh. Come on, Mason. Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that. I think that was a good loss personally. I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I'll be a little like annoyed if this holds this level without taking this low out, and then we fly. I'll be kind of angry at that point. I won't lie about that. Yeah, hang on, Carlos. I might replay the setup again here if we can get the inversion on this 2 minute. You're kind of playing with fire, I feel like, without waiting for that though. Don't let me tell you what to do though. I'm just analyzing price. All right, we gotta wait for another candle here. Yeah, it's fighting to the upside, man. It is fighting it. Your stop is at the low, didn't get hit. Yeah, yeah. If you're still holding the original trade, I put it there. I put it at these bodies, basically. Yeah, like right here. I don't really have like a great reason necessarily, other than trying to shave off a little bit of it. Like this wick is 15 points. And in my mind, when I was setting up the trade from this 30-second breaker, like I'm expecting the high end of the breaker to hold, if not that 2-minute fair value gap that was right here as well. So like I didn't really want to see a 99% retracement into my, like, as it was. So to me, like, price coming down to here was already high probability in my mind that if we're going to go here, we're probably going to go here anyway. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's why you can't just hop right back in. Because the original setup, like, you already were starting to see things fail that you were expecting to hold. So order flow is telling us that it doesn't really have a whole lot of willingness to get here, at least not right away. We got 5-6 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Like I said, I'm really watching this to see if we close below this 15-minute, create an inversion. At that point, I'm basically full out bearish to short-term lows. But open to data high delivery if this can hold. Oh. Turn into Chop City though here after data low taken. Yeah, I also de-risked a little. I mean, I only had 2 micros on. Kind of had to though. The stop was pretty big. But that was why I said, like, if we got price moving in my favor, I was totally willing to add 1 or 2 more micros. But definitely wasn't going to add to a loser. I've made that mistake before. usually doesn't pan out too well. So I was looking for, like, on this 30-second to see maybe an inversion above this, and at that point could maybe add 1 or 2 more on. And, you know, as price trades above these highs here, look to trail stop up to the recent low, right? So that would have been my idea, but didn't get it. You guys hear that? You guys hear my dog howl from the other room? You guys have to hear that. That was loud, actually. Yep, Kirill, I took 1 trade. I tried longing to data highs after data low was swept. Stopped me out for a minus $200 loss. So now I'm just waiting here. I'm just waiting to see how price is responding. Like, we're still wicking and holding this 15-minute. You know, I want price to show me a willingness that it wants to go higher before I try that play again. But like I said, if this can hold, like, I'm open to retrying it. Because it's still essentially the same idea that just got stopped out, apparently from poor stop placement, if that's the case. So but I'm liking this 2-minute level. If we can inverse, I might give it a try. It's not like the best. Yeah, 3-minute. I'm not like convinced with that close. We did inverse technically on the 2-minute chart. Looking here at the 3-minute chart, you can see what we're trading down from. We got a 3-minute BPR here. So this could just be a wick. You can see where this could wick and then just run lower. So I'm waiting. A little 5-minute gap here formed as well. Yeah, it's getting messy in here. It is getting a little messy in here. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? Why you gotta be like that? Why does NQ gotta be like that? Oh my goodness. So we got another 15-minute candle closure. Show you guys the 15. Another 15-minute candle closure here. Ultimately showing respect. Again, with the body closure above 50% of this 15-minute gap. Ah, man. Yeah, if we are bearish and we're going to see more downside, it's definitely high resistance for the moment because of that. But potentially, like, this is what we could be anticipating, right? So the 15-minute closes maybe on this current 15-minute candle. All hypothetical. Could close, and then the following 15-minute candle at the end of the hour, which is when the next macro begins for 11 a.m. That's when you could maybe see that end of the hour macro candle, maybe wick back up, retest here. This inversion, use it as resistance, and then we could look to short off that. So that'd be kind of the idea if we're going to get short for me. And then I would be trying to take it to London low. Personally. Look at all those chickens. This is good though. I mean, we're getting out of this range finally, so that's what we want. Get us out of the range, get us spooling, and then let us get in, grab the entry, and take us along for the ride, boys. That's all I want. That is all I want. Maybe it'd be worthwhile to front run this, meaning enter before this candle closes on the 15-minute. Get a little naughty. Get a little naughty, dude. Because if we're bearish, I mean, we don't want to. This is the fair value gap that created these new lows, so we would not want to see this fail if we're going to see lower prices. Bada bing, bada boom. God, these fucking stops, dude, are insane. Stops are bananas. So yeah, I think I will try this. So you guys might say I'm naughty because I'm not waiting for the 15-minute closure. And I will grant you that. That's fair. But I'm okay with being naughty, actually, I think, right now. Let's see if we can get something like this. I put my limit in at 87 and 3/4, 87 and 3/4. Micro NASDAQ. So let's see if this wants to get triggered. Like I said, setting the limit before the 15-minute closure. We might still get the closure anyway. I mean, we got 10 minutes left on the candle. We'll see if it comes and grabs it before then or not. Could pick us up in the next 15-minute candle too, but I would prefer, though, that the entry is triggered before price hits these gaps here on the 1 hour and 4 hour, preferably. Because I'd like to be in and protect the trade once we trade into them. Does that make sense? 2-minute gap. Oh, God. You fucker, dude. You bloody bastard. Don't get mad at it because I don't want it to run without me and make me think about getting in, chasing it. Gosh, dude. I'm gonna do this, dude. Just to be safe. I'm going in with 1 micro here. We get back above this high or into this gap here. I'll add another one and then look to add from there if price can go in my direction. I don't know, dude. I don't want to put too much size on here and then it pulls back on me. But we're hitting this 2-minute gap and it looks weak, dude. Just looks weak. If it runs from here, I could still look to add at a lower PD array, but what do you guys think of my compromise? I think it's fair. Emotional trading. Oh, do you guys hear my dog? Oh my god. Doesn't even know I'm emotional trading right now? Can't be fucking howling in the other room while I'm emotionally trading over here on stream. That's a quick way to get given up for adoption. All right, we left behind this 5-minute gap above, well, basically right at where our original entry would be looking to be taken from. So I'm just worried that it won't come back. And that we might just see a dumpy dump. Straight to London. Who's with me? Wriggles still calling me a pattern trader? Where's Wriggles? Is he in the chat? We are hitting this 1 hour and 4 hour gap right here, guys. FYI. If this trade runs without picking up my other contract, I'm going to be up by like $100. Unless I can add to it, but... Market Maker Slayer says, jump in on the pullback of the next 15-minute candle, which is in 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it hit my limit if it's gonna pick up. If it's gonna pick up this other contract here in this 5-minute gap, and then it would be starting to retest the 15-minute inversion. But obviously, would not want to see like, I don't want to see deep retracement all the way back up into this range. So like on this 5-minute, I would want to see respect here to this 5-minute fair value gap. And ultimately this up close candle, order block, propulsion block, mitigation block, whatever block you want to call it. But yeah, I would want to see all that fail. So I'd put my stop here. I'd be willing to risk that, and pretty much just that. And yeah, I got in. Yeah, I lowered my size even more. I got in just because it just looks heavy, it looks weak. We were hitting a 2-minute gap right here. And you could see how price was responding to it. So I don't know, that was my compromise. I didn't want to go in with 2 or 3 at that level. At least I felt like I definitely would have been chasing at that point. But I didn't want to get left totally behind. Yeah. What's my bench press? It used to be, I don't know what it is now. I haven't flat barbell bench pressed in a long time. It was effing up my shoulder. I feel like that's such an old guy thing to say. But not really though. I feel like just guys in general all say that. Like their shoulder hurts when they bench press, but in college, the most I got to was 285 for 1. 285 for 1. I had a goal of hitting either 300 for 1 or 225 for 10. I was able to do 285. I tried like 290, 295. Couldn't lock it out. And then I got 225 for like 9 reps. And then on the 10th one, I just couldn't get it off my chest. Just totally ran out of gas, so I was never able to get it. That was my goal, though, in college. I wanted to just be able to say I could bench 300, but never got there. I don't know what I could bench now, to be honest. Like I said, I haven't done it in a while. I'm just a dumbbell bench press guy at this point. Dumbbell bench press, incline only. Gotta get them breasts nice and plump for the summer. But even now, I don't. I kind of hurt my shoulder again at the later part of last year, because I'm one of those guys. I really don't like stretch, or I don't really warm up too well. I probably rush into my actual like working sets sooner than I probably should. So if I jump up too heavy and I'm not totally warmed up, I can feel like a little bit of sting in my left shoulder. But so yeah, I really don't go like with the dumbbells. I don't go above like 85 now. So I'll do 85 for like 3 or 4 sets of 8 to 10, and Move on to something else, different machine. I look 23. Really? Even with my facial hair? I've been growing this beard my whole life. Kinda. I feel like I'm Amish because I can't grow, my facial hair doesn't grow like up the side of my face. It just grows on my chin and then like down my neck. I can grow a sick neck beard, to be honest. Not ideal. Yeah, for whatever reason though, I cannot. I can grow a nice little dirty mustache. And I can't grow a beard up the actual like sides of my face. If I ever buy anything alcohol related, I absolutely always 100% of the time get carded. Never fails. I like to think it's a blessing and a curse. I like to think that it'll hopefully, yeah, let's just say I got some imbalances. I got some inefficiencies in my beard. I've got some sibbies. And they could use some filling. I'm going to just be honest. I got some fair value gaps that could use a filling. I have blue screen how to delete. What? I don't know what you're saying, actually. You have blue screen, don't know how to delete? I don't know. I don't know what that means. If I'm being honest. I mean, sure, you can send a photo on the Discord, but I really don't know what you're saying. Go ahead, send a photo on the Discord. I'll see if I can help you. Soft trades, I don't know if you're still in the chat or not, but damn. You caught that long as well, and then... Oh, you were in before me, though. And then you got stopped at break even when I was getting filled on my limit order. I see, I see. No way, dude. No way, bro. We're just gonna say, yeah, we're just gonna sit here and watch our trade play, honestly. We can have some fun after if it works out. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna be mad. No fun. I'm gonna be angry. I kind of want it to come. I kind of want it to come fill my order though here, to be honest. I mean, you can still make money with one micro, but not much. Not much. Not much. The Discord is somewhere in the chat. But there you go. It literally just posted. There you go. But yeah, guys, this next limit order Southern contract is set to trigger in this 5-minute gap. We're obviously in that next 15-minute candle. So see if it wants to go grab that or not. Average fail would be moved to about like 60, 560 probably. But yeah, no, I just think that the bias should be pretty clear from here, though, for the most part. I know we're running into some resistance here on like this 1 hour and 4 hour gap here, but I really strongly would suspect if we are still bearish overall, which we are on the higher time frames, internal to external range and keep going lower. Because we definitely got the inversion here on the 15. Ain't no doubt about that. Ain't no doubt about that. Where's this? 650, 648. What to get triggered on this 5 minute. Might increase my stop just a little. I'm going to put it above this 15-minute candle. Put it at 643 and 3/4, 644 we'll call it. Oh, really? You're going to pull back? Come on, go get that. Go get this. And then stop. I got a lot going on here on my chart, don't I? We got a lot of charts here. 5 minute all the way left. We got the 1 minute in the middle. The 15 all the way right. Oh, man, I don't think it's going to grab that order, dude. The question is do I have the wherewithal to, if this 5 minute candle ends up closing strong below here, is it worthwhile for me to add that one here, trail stop to here, play this as a breakaway? That's what I would want to do. We got like 2.5 minutes left on this 5 minute candle. I kind of like that idea, if I'm being honest. Especially being that we're in the macro here. They were so weak here. You got a big red button? That's what I like to hear. Market Maker Slayer, I've got a bigger red button on my desk and mine works. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, what I am thinking here is I'm probably going to look to add, like, this candle closes, maybe we retest this up close candle, I take, or I put one more on, and then I'm going to trail stop all the way down to this high and expect this gap to remain open. What do you guys think? Smart or not smart? Smart or not smart? No, I'm just killing time, Rian. Gotta wait for these candle closures. I'm just killing time. I'll tell you what. I'll do it. Let me check here. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll do it as long as we don't touch New York midnight first. New York midnight's my break even area. Which is roughly 451. So I'm going to move this sell limit down to this body on the 5-minute. Stop is moved to this high here. Again, wanting and expecting to see this be left open, I guess. And then we just see clean movement down to the London low. See if he wants to grab this one or not. Inside this 5-minute is also smaller time frame inefficiencies. But I would say once we hit New York midnight, then I'll probably just protect the trade and call it for however it plays out. New hour here. If you have more than one on, like if I was able to get, if we hit this area and I had 2 or 3 contracts on, I would probably take, I'd take a partial at midnight. Just talking out loud. Leave runner. I can't leave a runner, dude. I got 1 contract on. All right. Well, that's that, guys. We got New York midnight here. Well, we got that play out. I mean, we knew that we were going to get, if we inversed and disrespected this 15-minute gap, we knew we'd see low resistance to lower prices. That's what we're seeing here. Oh, man. Yeah. Previous low on ES is 534. Very strong hourly close below London low here on ES. I could, if I didn't want to get out at London low with a limit, I could trail based on candlesticks, but I think I'm just going to leave it for how I have it for now. Yeah, man, kind of unfortunate I wasn't able to get that other contract on. I think, at least, man. Damn. The one time I'm not over leveraged. Nah, I'm just playing. You're getting out at 328, Market Maker Slayer. 328. You just going for this hourly open? I see. I got big fluffy ears? I don't think so. I didn't wrestle in high school, so I shouldn't have cauliflower ear. Who's all in shorts though? Who all caught shorts? I guess at any point in this move, there's plenty of different areas. I guess you could have maybe executed, maybe even higher up. Like if you weren't waiting for that 15-minute gap to disrespect, there's plenty of opportunity. Maybe up in there, 5-minute gap, inversion plays. If you were just saying fuck it, dude, get me in. What's your guys' entries? My fill was 548. Because I kind of chased it after just seeing how weak price was. $6.97. Holy shit! Post your guys' trades in the Discord if you can. I'll share them on stream here. We'll take a little peek at them all. Take a little peek at them all. Drop them in the, I don't know, drop them in the general chat or the main trading chat, whatever one you want. And then, yo, if I created a section in this where you guys uploaded videos for me to react to, whether it be on TikTok, probably TikTok mostly, to be honest, would that be of interest to you guys or not so much? If so, I'll make a new little channel. You guys could drop some stuff for me to react to in there. You know, it might be fun. Slim Trady, I like that name. Slim Trady, dude. That's a good one. Was waiting on the 5-minute CISD, didn't get a retest, traded gold instead. Nice. How did you do? Yeah, guys, the only unfortunate part about this trade for me is that I wasn't able to get that second and or third contract added to this. I mean, I'm happy I got something, though. Like, that's why I did what I did. As soon as I did that, somebody said I was emotional trading. I forget who, but... yeah, I didn't think I was emotionally trading. I was just trying to do something sensible. Like, I'm looking at price. I'm seeing order flow respect these areas. And, you know, I'm just hopping in off that. That's all I can do. My risk was managed via my lowering size even more. What kind of video? Yeah, it could be trading videos, trading advice videos. you know, anything related. Drop it in the main trading chat, Riam. Leaving subsequent 5-minute fair value gaps here in price. Hang on, my Discord just decided to update apparently. That was kind of random. Well, what the hell, dude? We literally got 8 points from London low. Now we're retracing. Isn't that annoying? Because I think that's annoying. To me, it doesn't really make sense. Like, my fill would be absolutely cooked if I tried adding here. It could be done, but that would just be silly. Yeah, my fill would be moved. It's like way down here. Below 500. Well, let's do a quick little pulse check. This might be premature, but let me know how you guys have done today. Are you guys green, red, flat? If you guys are green, you're probably a lot more green than me. Wouldn't take much. It would quite literally take one more micro contract, and you're probably more green than I am. Gah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 15-minute candle closing here. 1 minute. We did get this hourly inversion. As well. Yeah, Allie, I agree. I feel like price action has been super clean, I would say, like, all week, to be honest. There's been, like, spurts of choppiness, but it's pretty short-lived. I mean, we're just... You guys can see, like, the benefit of, like, trendy markets and why most ICT traders seem to have an easier time forming their bias in trendy markets. It's when price starts ranging where it can be a little bit more troublesome. But yeah, as long as this hits, today won't be much, but I'll be green every day so far this week. Come on, NQ. Places to go, people to see. Oh. Yeah, Rian, one thing because we've had so many expansion days, like, we know that an accumulation day is bound to happen here probably soon. We're going to get an inside day at some point. I'm not going to try to predict when, because obviously none of us know. The volatility will be here until it's not, but yeah, obviously we've been expanding. Like, if you look at the weekly, man, if you look at the weekly chart, I mean, look at all these, like, we've got 3 to 4 expansion candles in a row now. So we're bound for a week that looks like some of these smaller range-bound candles, honestly. Maybe that'll be next week, though. I mean, we got CPI, PPI this week. A lot of news drivers. So it's expected. Bro, NQ is literally just, like, taking its sweet old time, bro. We gonna go through all this just to get stop that break even? 8 points from target. Or what? What time is it? 11:20. It's already 11:20. It's late. Yeah, same here, Rian. And if it doesn't play out from here, that's going to be like super annoying. I mean, it makes sense that it retraces. We got inefficiencies for it to do so. But yeah, that would just be annoying for it to get that close and then to come all the way back to entry and break even. You know? Dog's whining. Here, bug. Yeah. Look. It's in profit. I know. I gotta get you outside soon. I know. For anybody new to the chat, this is Jax. He's a Pomsky. He sheds a lot, and he gets horny, and he humps people. Yeah. As soon as this trade's done, we'll go. Okay. You gonna go lay down? Yeah. Shake. Good boy. Almost done, hopefully. It's the NASDAQ. It's not me, dude. It's not me. With an A or a Q with an A? Jax. J-A-X. So you guys couldn't hear him howling? When we were yeah, like an hour ago. Maybe not quite. He was howling in the living room. Bro, come on. Why you gotta do this? Like, this retracement makes me feel like it's going to retrace all the way back in, because this is how price moves. Like, it'll leave breakaway gaps on a price lag like this, and then it'll, when it retraces back into those breakaways. So, like, I have a feeling this is going to come and run me out of break even. Maybe retest this, and then who knows. But, like, 8 points from London low. Get the F out of here, dude. That's so annoying. I don't know. I'm complaining a little bit because I don't like it, but... like, so many days we just get left behind. Like if you didn't get the best entry, you're just literally screwed. And then it's like days like this, I'm holding. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna retrace 99%, enough to get you at a break even, and then go. It's like, oh my goodness, make enough to drive a guy wild. You know what I'm saying? Enough to drive a guy wild, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, we've had that SMT with ES with the London low for a bit. Inversed both of the 5-minute fair value gaps, which means I think there's a high chance I get stopped at break even on this. And that we even see this higher up 5-minute gap here now. We will see. I'm not going to change nothing now. But it is unfortunate for me, considering how close we got. And this is why trading is tough. You guys couldn't hear him when he was howling? That's wild. Yeah, it looks like it wants this higher gap. I'm not gonna lie. Market Maker Slayer, what the hell? I thought we were supposed to be dumping, bro. What's going on? Why is it doing this? Well, all right, I guess I'll say my goodbyes now. We're gonna get stopped at break even here, so I'll be back live tomorrow morning, guys. I might look to trade this here a little bit later on, but my dog's whining and it's annoying me. And this trade is annoying me at this point now too, so I'm gonna hop off for now. I'll post in the Discord and on Twitter probably and YouTube if I post or if I take anything else. Very unfortunate, man. 8 points from TP. 8 points from TP, and it did not want to give it to us. Came all the way back. And that sucks. Trailing stop loss would have helped. Bro, you were the one saying don't take it off here at this low and keep trailing the stop. You said we're gonna go lower. You said 328. Now that it pulled all the way back to entry, now I should have been trailing stop the whole time. Thanks. Okay. Now that it pulled back, I should have been fluid. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I should have known it would turn around at 8 points before my TP. All right, well, I'm not stopped at break even yet. Wicking down nicely here. About to hit 11:30. See, we got a 1 minute gap here. And if we can't inverse that, then this is going to go to break even. Looking like it's going to hold it. Bummer. U.S. mortgage rates dropped for the 6th consecutive week. No way. Nice try, little bro. You're my little bro. You're on my stream. That, by default, by definition, makes you the little bro. What a wild pullback, bro. Now we left this 30-minute gap here. I'd find it kind of hard to believe it would not tap this before going lower. So what I will do, I think I need to go take my dog out because he's whining still. But if I can stop that break even on this, which I think is likely, I'll run him out, and then I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be watching price from this gap. I might reshort this to London low and these equal lows down here. Just a heads up, but break even stop incoming here. Looks like it. And there it is. Stop that break even after being 8 points away from TP, boys. Love that. Absolutely love that. Nothing makes me happier in this whole wide world than that. God, I love that. All right, guys. Enjoy your Wednesday. I'll keep you guys posted if I take anything else. Be safe. Like the stream on your way out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bummer.
Sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracement to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.